And now, America's most exciting radio talk show, The Savage Nation, home of borders, language, culture. And here he is, Michael Savage.
For the last 2 hours and for the last 20 years, we've been talking about the use of illegal immigrants to destroy America's sovereignty in the form of melting down our borders, language, and culture. However, it has manifested itself now in an absolute war against America. And I can prove, and I will in the next 5 minutes if you'll give me the time, that this is a manufactured crisis, that Obama was involved from the top down. I have the evidence in my hand. No one else has done this. I have it. I found it. This is a manufactured crisis. The man should be put in prison for this. Not impeached, but imprisoned immediately. Listen to what I just said to you. If an enemy took over America, let's say China, in some way outplayed chess with our military and had them stand down, and they said, look, we're not going to kill anyone right away. We've got to cow the population because they're all armed to the teeth. So we're going to put an American in who speaks their language, sounds like them, very good speaker, and he'll be our man in Havana, so to speak. He'll be our Quisling. He'll do our bidding, but we won't tell anyone that. Could he do any more damage to the country than what's being done by this administration in such a short period of time, given that we're all armed to the teeth in this country? Listen to what I just said. No, he couldn't. I can prove to you that Obama has done this in the next few minutes, and here it is. It's an RFP from the government dated February 2014. I'm going to put it up on michaelsavage.com for the world to see that this is a manufactured crisis, and I'm demanding that Boehner call for an immediate impeachment or arrest of those involved because the names are on here. Procurement type, RFI, sources sought, escort services for unaccompanied alien children. NAICS code 561612. Primary contact, Rachel Ali, ALI. Interesting, isn't it? Rachel Ali, contract specialist. By the way, side note, prayer rug found on the border. Secondary contact, Tony Ross, contracting officer. Introduction. U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement, a component of the Department of Homeland Security, has a continuing and mission-critical responsibility for accepting custody of unaccompanied alien children from U.S. Border Patrol and other federal agencies and transporting these juveniles to Office of Refugee Settlement shelters located throughout the continental United States. ICE is seeking the services of a responsible vendor. I wonder which friend of the family is going to get that contract. Which friend of the family got that contract? ICE is seeking the services of a responsible vendor that shares the philosophy of treating all unaccompanied children with dignity and respect. Okay, and they go on. The contractor shall provide unarmed escort staff, management, supervision, manpower, training, certifications, licenses, drug testing, equipment, and supplies necessary to provide on-demand escort services for non-criminal, non-delinquent, unaccompanied alien children ages infant to 17 years of age. 7 days a week, 365 days a year. Transport will be required for either category of unaccompanied children or individual juveniles, to include both male and female juveniles. Now, here it is. Here's the punchline from February 2014. There will be approximately 65,000 unaccompanied children in total. 25% local ground transport, 25% via ICE charter, and 50% via commercial air. Escort services include, and they list what they want them to do. You can't believe this. They planned the whole thing. They're looking for a proposal. I told you I had the evidence, don't I? Didn't I tell you Obama did this? It's a manufactured crisis. Now, in addition, it says personnel shall have the knowledge and experience to transport individual children with special needs. So they're bringing in handicapped children as well. So that kind of tells you that this is more than about bringing them here to work. Doesn't it? Shall I go on? The government anticipates awarding a 5-year fixed price, indefinite delivery, indefinite quantity contract, 5 years, indefinite delivery, indefinite quantity contract vehicle, consisting of a 1-year base period and 4 option years. So you see, I'm reading it to you. I'm so excited by this because we finally have the evidence for you. And we see that there's a conspiracy by Obama and his minions with names to have punctured our borders and overrun America with an army of illegal aliens using children as a weapon. If you needed the evidence that we have an enemy within, you need it no more. It's there. Do what you want with it. Do what you want with it, whatever you want to do with it. Now, it's been reported earlier. I know that. We just sent it to WorldNet Daily and a few other sites, and WorldNet Daily says they reported this more than a week ago. We understand that. But I never gave it to you. I never gave this to you until today. I'm going to put it on michaelsavage.com. It proves beyond a reasonable doubt that this is a manufactured invasion, a manufactured crisis, that Obama did it, which is why he's seen laughing in Rick Perry's face yesterday. How do you feel about this?